name is Rosel Caparas, and I'm here to present to you today the topic of my proposed study or for research. I am now here in Vila, and this is our province. My dad hails from here, from Vila, Bohol, the municipality of Vila. It's a coastal town and it's a fifth-class municipality. And although we, our siblings and I, were born and raised in Manila, since we were kids, we've been staying here or coming here every year. Sometimes we will stay entire summer vacations here. So I'm very familiar with the place. This is our ancestral home, and this is where we live every summer when we come here. And as you can see, we just live along the highway. And along with the highway, there behind the crosswind or behind the car is an alley that leads into the topic of my research. So my topic is about conserving and protecting Tinugdan Spring. Tinugdan Spring can be found just at the end of that alley. This is the poblacion, by the way, so this is the center of the town. So I would like to protect, conserve Tinugdan Spring, applying the principles of payment for ecosystem services, or PES. So what is PES, or payment for ecosystem services? Payment for ecosystem services is just a mechanism for promoting sustainable development of the environment by having beneficiaries or users of an ecosystem pay for the services they provide. They pay the supplier of that service so that they, the beneficiaries or users, can continue to enjoy the products or the services. So by ecosystem services, we have 4 categories as defined by the World Wildlife Fund for Nature. What are these categories? First is the provisioning, because some ecosystems provide food, products such as food and water supply. The second category is cultural. These are non-monetary benefits that can be enjoyed by people. These are like, for example, you have ecosystems that are cultural sites or historical sites, or they are enjoyed for recreational purposes. The third category is regulating, because there are some ecosystems that can regulate, say, the climate or water supply. And the fourth is support services. The support services are actually services that provide support or maintain the other 3 services. So now, let's proceed to the area that I am talking about, Tinugdan Spring. This is the entrance leading to Tinugdan Spring. This will show that Tinugdan offers support services. As you can see, this tarp indicates that it has been a project of the Department of Social Welfare and Development for a river control program. Look at the amount. It's almost 900. It's almost 1 million pesos. Here. This shows why this is part of the river control program, because this is part of a flood-prone area. Now, what are the cultural services that Tinugdan offers? First, as you can see, there, it has been considered as an ecotourism site. And do you know, Tinugdan plays a big part in the history of Lila, because in the late 1800s, when Augustinian friars were roaming around in this area, they saw several water plants, much like that one, but with violet flowers. As you know, the word lila is Spanish for violet, and they kept explaining about the violet flowers. The lila was Las Flores son lila, hermosísimas, they said. And that is where the name of the town came from. And history has also said that there are indications that Tinugdan Spring has been a public bath in the past, and it might be the only one of its kind in Bohol. What are the provisioning services that Tinugdan provides? Obviously, it's a source of water supply. I remember, well, I'm 47 now, and I remember that when I was younger, we would just head over here. There was still no electricity here in Lila, and the water system was not yet as structured as it is now. And you know, we would just fill our bottles with water from this spring. Although we had taps, but if we wanted really cold water, we would get it here. Sometimes we would submerge our bottles filled with soda with Coke, and then if we wanted cold Coke, you just submerge it there, and there you go. We didn't need ice. This is Tinugdan. There are 3 pools. This is the main pool. It looks stagnant, but it's not. There's a water source there, and actually part of that water flows into that main bathing area. Upstream. And look at how clear the water is. There, that's from the upper pool. And there you go, downstream to the sea. This is the 3rd pool. When we were younger, this area, look, you can still see the posts. This area, there were so many people doing their laundry here. As you can see, this leads directly into a stream leading out into the sea, which I will show you later. So right now, I'm on Tinugdan Bridge, and this is the downstream of Tinugdan. This leads across to there, and that's the sea over there. This area, look at this area, and its proximity to the main bathing pool. Sometimes this would be filled with mixed waste, most of which are food packaging. And it's a problem because look, it's just near the main bathing pool, and there's a little stream there which leads out into the sea, which I will show you later. It looks like this area has just been cleaned, thank goodness. Look, there are signs like this one. It gives a reminder for everyone not to throw their trash, like cellophane, styrofoam, plastic wrappers. It reminds everyone to be mindful of their trash, but you've seen it. This is another problem. Look at the moss. And the moss is everywhere. So it's a problem because it's slippery and could pose a risk to visitors. Look at the facilities here. We have these sheds, and those are restrooms. There's even an area where you can have a picnic. We're again here at the entrance. You know, entrance is free. It's really free. But there used to be a donation box here where people could drop their donations for the maintenance of the pool. But right now, it's not here. I don't know where it is right now. I've seen it. And the pool is closed by 6 p.m. And every Fridays is closed the whole day so that the community can clean it up. So right now, I'm standing or I'm here at what we call Pantalan, and the sea here is Mindanao Sea actually, and on a good day, that cloudy area over there, you can see a clear outline of Mount Hibok-Hibok, which is the largest of 7 volcanoes in Camiguin, which is part of Mindanao. And if you see that outlet over there, it's brackish water and it's cold. Why? Because it's downstream of Tinugdan Spring. And in the ridge to reef principle, in sustainable development, we know that what happens in the upland very much affects the ecosystems in the lowland, including the coastal and marine ecosystems. So if Tinugdan Spring is polluted, that will affect the ecosystems here in the sea. The sea here, fronting Lila, which as I said is part of Mindanao Sea, is characterized by corals, coral stones, and seagrass. As we know, corals and seagrass are habitat for various marine life, which includes the pawikan or the sea turtle. And yes, there have been sightings of pawikan here. In fact, just the other day, a cousin of mine had a 40-kilogram pawikan stranded at the shore behind their house. So that's why I'm very concerned about protecting Tinugdan Spring, because I want future generations to enjoy it as much as we did when we were younger. And I also want to protect the ecosystems here in Lila, because a lot of the Lilanhons are fisher folk, or if not, they depend on the sea for food. The fish here are varied, and it's good to eat fresh fish once in a while, because especially if you're from Manila, you don't come across fresh fish very often.